Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube and Twitch. Let's kick off the MCS playoffs. It's Wesley and Astro. First round matchup, $25,000 on the line. As the kick is away, it will be Astro returning this up past the 25-yard line. He'll take it all the way down near the 30, gonna roll over to the...
You know, get the bunch and do what y'all do, but I believe regardless, they're still gonna put up points.
Vic over the middle to A.J. Brown. That catch for a first down. Interesting about this, TD, that is a right-handed Michael Vick. That's not a glitch. It's actually an item that was put out in Madden Ultimate Team.
It was, in that zero chill, he got that right hand. You're going to see Wesley with the left-handed Vic, and you see Astro here with the right-handed Vic. Of course, user mentioned he's rocking that Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook. A little bit different wrinkle. The playbook team did a great job updating the playbooks recently. Tons of new additions to all
how many new plays did they put out there?
Oh, man, I think it was over 800. Yeah.
800 plus plays.
Amazing.
And we're getting that in what, January?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I mean, they put out a couple new weapons for everybody out here.
Yeah, man, shout out to Scant, man. We see you working hard.
Oh, we see you. Doing push-ups, too.
Oh, you
nice
got a KO right there.
J-Mo. How good is that Jamison Williams user? We saw J-Mo go crazy in the LCQ.
Yeah, J-Mo went crazy because that was the team of the week, and he had that 96 speed, so they had him at 99 speed. But that's different. It's not team of the week for him now, but he's still fast.
Still good enough to make the roster?
Absolutely.
The Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick, in the shotgun, back to pass, and down he goes. The defensive mastermind, Wesley, with the sack.
Well, that's how it is. The self-proclaimed defensive mastermind, Wesley, sends that loop pressure here. We take a look at the replay. The loop comes through that A-gap on the left side there. Big sack. And you know what, these two guys, they are going to play wild. They're going to throw some crazy throws. Both these guys love to sling the rock.
Vick right side. There is Jamison Williams picking up 8. Listen, you're going to remember him as an Alabama Crimson Tide. I remember him for the Ohio State University.
How about them? OH?
IO.
Listen, Phil Yossi.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Zesko's a diehard Ohio State guy. He's having the time of his life right now.
Bunch tight end. Vick back to pass. Crosser.
Oh, my goodness.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Almost picked off. Astro is lucky. It's not going the other way. 4th and 11.
I mean, honestly, guys, look at this replay right here, the switch stick. Honestly, I think switch stick is here to stay, and I think we need to go ahead and, make an award out there. Who has the best switch stick in the MCS every year?
You know who said for a long time he had it? It was Fancy.
Yeah,
Fancy won 2 belts with it.
He did.
I would love to get the community there.
I think a lot of the guys have said Fancy has one of the best switch sticks, so I would love to see you use. That's a great question.
Gee, let's get a poll up on Twitter, man. Who the community think has the best switch stick, man? We need to see, man.
Well, Astro
right now, Wesley's his switch stick right there looked pretty good.
Pretty good. Astro with first blood, 3-0 offense for Wesley. This is Michael Vick. He's running the lefty.
He's running the lefty, and Michael Vick, we know in Madden, Michael Vick is the GOAT.
Has he ever been good in the game of Madden?
He is the greatest of all time when it comes to Madden. Regular teams, Ultimate Team, whenever Michael Vick is in the game, you know he's an absolute beast.
On the flip side, no surprise, see Derwin James out there, user.
Yeah, Derwin James with that zero AP knockout, 0 AP pick artist. You're going to see everybody have him out there.
Picked off Nakobe Dean the other way. Inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. First play for Wesley's offense. It's a completion. Downside, it's to Astro.
As we take a look at the replay here, what a lurk. Nakobe Dean with that lurk artist. Unbelievable job from Astro. And this is what we talked about. These two guys are going to throw some wild things, and Astro takes advantage early.
But that's a nasty lurk right there. As you see Astro hovering in the line, popping out right there. That's a nasty lurk.
Former Georgia Bulldog with the interception. Now great field position for Astro. Ball at the 16-yard line. Left hash mark. Vick in the shotgun and bunch tight end. Bunch over to the wide side of the field as Vick takes the snap. He'll throw it to the right side. It's Jamison Williams. Carlton Davis misses the tackle. He'll pick up 9.
And that's the staple with this Seattle Seahawks playbook. You get that bunch tight end formation. Obviously a little bit different than the patented bunch offset that we see, the gun bunch. You know, we've seen a lot of the bunch spread nasty as well too, but this bunch tight end gives you a little bit of wrinkle. It's kind of like a mix of a trips and a bunch set there. Really, really effective. Nice check down to the flat.
As Astro goes to work, I mean, probably a little disappointing to not get a touchdown on that opening drive, but to follow it up with an interception, can't ask for much more. Here in a $25,000 game of Madden, it's a handoff. CJ2K outside. Can he get the edge? Gets absolutely baptized like a Sunday morning. He'll pick up a first down, though, at the 6-yard line.
And another staple here as we take a look at the replay here. Goes to that off tackle. Ooh, big hit right there. But one of the other staples of this Seahawks playbook, and my guy Mills out there, he really made this famous, is that off-tackle user out of that gun bunch. And there's not, you know, running's tough in Madden 25, but that is by far one of the best run plays in the game.
It is. You're right. The run, the off-tackle out that gun bunch tight end.
Goes under center.
Wing close stack.
To a wing close stack. Hand off. CJ 2K down to the 1-yard line.
And, you know, we're not used to seeing Astro put the ball on the ground, start running. He's a passer for sure. To see him try to expose the run game, that's 2 run plays back to back. You like to see it.
Remember that the red zone can be tough. So, you know, he's been doing his lab work. You got to find something a little bit different when this field shrinks down here.
Coming out goal line versus spread set.
Throws it.
Tackles.
It's the Fridge. Good hit. Prize that one free. There's a reason why the Fridge was an offensive lineman, not a wide receiver. Going to bring up a 3rd and goal from inside the 1-yard line.
Does Wesley stay in the goal line against this trips?
He is. Vic.
Oh,
Let's go. Ball.
Let's go.
And picked off the other way.
Bro, no.
Unbelievable.
I just switched this to music, bro. Like, this is like unplayable right now.
wow. That's a nasty switch
That
for him to
is.
pick that off out of goal line.
And see, Astro gets a little aggressive here.
You question the goal line. That's a defensive master right there, user.
Yeah, and I would have never came out there.
But see, when you got trips like that, you're in 3 receiver personnel versus the goal line. You think you can get aggressive. You think you got like a numbers advantage, and he forces it there. That's actually really good defense from Wesley using that switch stick, and he's trying to switch from music here to game sound, or maybe vice versa.
I don't know. They got a lot of stuff going on right now. Wesley's trying to get in the zone. He got to stop. He's like, listen, it's a lot of bread on the line. I'm going to just make sure I'm in my right element. So, hey, calls the admin over there, said, listen, what's going on my playlist? I don't like the tunes. Hook me up.
I will say, if there's one great way to bounce back from throwing an interception, it's just get one for yourself.
Yeah.
And he does. And he gets back at the 20-yard line.
Corner route.
Over to Sammy Laporta. Feet inbounds. 1st down for Wesley.
And you see there in that normal Y-off close formation, kind of the formation that Lambeau made famous, and a lot of the guys are running it, but it has that Y sail play with that built-in fade route. Really does a good job bringing those deep zones back, allowing that corner route to get wide open on the sidelines.
Beautiful USAA Stadium. A home to the Madden Championship Series. Astro gets set defensively. It does look like Wesley's out there using right-handed Michael Vick. Let's see as he takes the snap. 2 wide to the right side, solo receiver wide left. Yep, that's a righty.
Yeah, that's right. He had the check down there too on that little sit-down route to square.
That's what's funny is the biggest knock on Michael Vick over the last, 15 years of being in the game is that he's a lefty. And this year the team went, well, what if we put him out as a righty? You want to use him? The answer is yes. Vick back to pass. In trouble. Luckily that falls incomplete.
Astro came ready to play. Astro came ready to play, man.
You got 4 offensive linemen out there blocking Casper the Friendly Ghost right up
That's
the
a
seam.
beam!
It's Laporta. There goes Sammy Laporta. Sammy Laporta. Get on out of there. Touchdown, Wesley.
What a response. Laporta, and usually you like to call him Laportier.
Laportier, man, you see a dot right up the seam, the middle of the field, and listen, that guy has 95 speed without a theme team.
I'd like to apologize to all the Lions fans out there. They had a rough weekend, okay? But look, Laporta got in the end zone here.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that diving catch he had, though?
Yeah, he's a stud.
One-handed.
Absolute stud.
Yeah, he's a stud.
CJ 2K will take this up past the 20. Gets a block. There goes Chris Johnson up past the 30 to the 33-yard line. As we take a look at this touchdown one more time, it's a skinny post. TD, skinny posts in Madden have been good since forever.
Yeah, they're a staple. Corner routes, post routes, they're always effective. The shorter, too, that you can find in playbooks, the better. That's a quick, short post route there. And you saw, user mentioned, the speed of Laporta. He basically cuts through those defenders, and he goes untouched to the end zone. But a big response. Now we got to see what Astro has here. You throw that pick on the goal line, costly mistake. Let's see if Astro can bounce back.
Could we have a gentleman's agreement right here? If I'm West, I'm accepting. Too much on the line.
You've never been a gentleman, so no surprise.
What you mean?
Do you have to be a gentleman when you're Mr. Perfect?
Perfect. Oh, he declined. $250,000 though, $25,000 game, man. Come on.
You can say that, user, but you would accept that penalty in a $10 game.
That's true.
Let's not pretend like the money changes anything.
Hey, man, my mama taught me you got to be ready. Keep your head on the swivel.
Vic stepping left.
Oh, that's good defense.
And throwing left. He'll throw that one away.
Oh, I thought he was throwing that. Oh, I thought he was throwing that.
That's good defense. And there's this new formation that was just recently added. The gun bunch spread, nasty. Now he's going to audible over to the trips tight end.
3 wide to the right side. Solo tight end left side of the formation. Vic in the shotgun. Yeah, that's not a mistake. That's William Perry back there. In the shotgun on the left hip of Vic as he rolls out. He throws right. He's got him. A.J. Brown from downtown. Picking up a first down.
User, I don't even know what route that was. We got to take a look at this. Look, what route is that? That's nasty. Gets behind the defense complete, and maybe he did a custom stem there. He had a little smoke screen underneath as well to pull the defender. Unbelievable route combo from Astro.
Pressure picked up momentarily, and then down goes Vic. You ever heard of this Julius Peppers guy? One great user.
Oh yeah, Theme Diamond.
And he played for the.
He's a Panther, man. Hall of Fame.
The
Chicago Bears?
No, Panther. Hall of Fame.
I remember as a Bear.
That's crazy work.
Bunch over to the left side of that bunch tight end formation.
Yeah, I'm wondering if West's going to put some contains out there to keep Astro in the pocket. What a curl.
Well, that's a great curl route. It's J-Mo with the first down.
Oh, that's on me.
We always talk every year, TD. It seems like the Zero Chill program gets brought up a lot. I think it's most people's favorite program that is released during the MCS season. We talked about right-handed Michael Vick. How about that William Perry that got released? How good is he out there at halfback? He's
phenomenal, and we saw Velus Jones go on his run in Zero Chill. He was using the fridge at running back a lot, right? And you can take the ball carrier off conservative. You can go on balance, and you can really truck people with the fridge. He is an absolute beast back there.
But that's a big difference between the playoffs and the Zero Chill. They do not have all the abilities because a lot of those players had 0 AP. You know, offensively, we were running around with 35 AP on offense.
Direct snap to the fridge, maybe gets a yard. Usually the other thing that changed, we had that patch come out. You're not going to see any of those Superman dives we were seeing during the Zero Chill tournament. Vic throws it left side. Yeah, but it turns out when you're that open, it doesn't really matter how fast, how big, how small. You're going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Astro.
That was the fridge drive right there. He goes direct snap to him before that. Gets down and then goes a little table route to the fridge, trucks his way in the end zone, and that's what I wanted to see from Astro. You fight back right there. You throw that pick on the goal line, then you come back, you get 7, you take the lead. And I don't know what Wesley was talking about. This is going to be this is going to be a high-scoring game.
10-7 your score. J-Mo back to receive the kick for Wesley, and he'll sit down at the 26-yard line. Take a look at one more time, user. Like me at 3 in the morning, we're going to the fridge.
Yeah, you got to watch that table route because that table route gets wide open to the sidelines.
First and 10. Back to shotgun goes Wesley, stepping up and sitting down. He'll lose 3 on the play. It does speak to the importance, though, TD. You want to get better at home, stepping up in the pocket. Even though it's a sack, it was only a 3-yard loss.
No doubt about it. And these two guys are a perfect example of having great pocket presence. One thing to point out, too, play-action plays do a good job against these loop defenses. He's been going to a lot of this PA snag, but it doesn't even matter. He's still getting pressure against this play-action.
And that's the difference, Ty. When they go to the play-action, you know, the loop, the play action does work good versus the loop, but then that's when they add in the other wrinkle. They'll start to hit the line, and you'll see hot blitzes, and that's what happened right there.
There it is again.
Looking left side, though. He has enough time.
Come on.
A man who made quite a bit of catches for Astros Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Jackson with the catch out of bounds.
Yeah, Astro, he's going to be feeling good like you. I mean, not as good as you because Ohio State's a national champion, but
that's true.
Astros Eagles, they're looking good.
Thanks for bringing that up again. That's why I pay you the big bucks. Today I bribed Tyler Davis with $10 for every time he mentions Ohio State.
Once again, as you see, Wesley over here, Astros hitting the line. He stopped running the loop defenses. Now he's hitting the line, and you see that linebacker coming straight through that B gap between the tackle and the guard.
Vic. Back to pass, steps up, looking for the crosser. He's got him. It's J-Mo. Little stop and go. Takes the hit, but picks up the first down as he heads into enemy territory.
Perfect example there. These guys' ability to adjust. User hit it on the head there. He got out of the loop. He goes to that straight B gap. This time Wesley doesn't go play action, but he blocks the running back, IDs that guy. The running back picks it up perfectly.
That's a bean.
Sammy Laportier, as Mr. Perfect, one great user, would say.
And even though we're not used to seeing Wesley run this type of offense, we're used to seeing him in bunch. You can tell why he likes this offense. The short posts, the short corners.
Vic in trouble. Just gets rid of that one. 2nd and 10. As Wesley looks to answer the touchdown from Astro. Ball's at the 14-yard line. 2 wide to the left side.
I like this route combo.
D-Jax, the lone receiver on the right side. Now Laporta on that sprint motion. Vic back to pass. Going to look for the speed out. Tough throw. It was well covered the entire way, and I think Wesley should be thanking the Madden gods it's not picked off.
He got greedy. The whip route was wide open underneath. If he took that, he probably could have walked into the end zone. But just trying to force that corner route. Luckily for him, that was not an interception.
Lucky for him, that's Megatron out there that can go up and play a little defense on offense.
It looks like Wesley going to go back to the same exact play here. And like you just said, he had the whip route. He tried to force that stem out. Whips open again.
And this time he steps up and finds J-Mo, and J-Mo gets obliterated in the end zone. Looks like he got hit by a semi-truck.
And that's that Jenkins, that mid-zone KO for 2 AP.
Yeah, he has 6 KOs back there in his secondary, so loaded back there to make plays just like that.
No, I think it's 1 AP on Jenkins, yeah. 1 AP on Jenkins. It's 2
I don't know
on
if you knew
Jeremy
this,
Chin.
but you know what school Malcolm Jenkins went to? The defending national champions now, the Ohio State University. Thank you so much for bringing that up against Tyler. That's another $10 to your Venmo.
I don't think I can bring it up anymore because we've had enough here. It's
No.
been 1 game.
Wait, for $30. Come on, let's see if you can get to 200. Take a look one more time. Great pocket, steps up. Williams catches it. That's called throwing your receiver into danger.
Yeah, and that's an animation where you're just hoping that you can get down quicker with the possession catch. You see him try to get down late right there. Jenkins with that KO. He's going to knock that ball out of there.
See if Astro goes a little milk and cookies here, try to make this the final possession. Looks like he might with that first little RPO run on first down. Taking his time, too. Astro usually a guy that goes quick tempo, but he's slowing it down a little bit.
Back to pass with Vic. Fine, J-Mo. J-Mo makes the catch and coverage for Astro in a 10-10 game. And now he hurries back to the line. 2:16 and counting in the first half. Playing the Fridge Perry on the left hip of Michael Vick. Back to pass. In trouble. Incomplete.
And I'm not sure where he was throwing that.
I mean, if he was throwing it to the post, it was a pick. But if he's throwing it to the street, it was a touchdown.
Trying to set up that B-gap pressure again here. Trying to interact with that guard, allowing that linebacker to come through. So let's see if Wesley or Astro can pick it up. He does. Oh, no.
Nope. TD sat out there and went, he picks it up, and that's why he's the mush, because it wasn't picked up at all.
It looked like he was about to. The running back was right there, and then he gets by, and there's that B-gap pressure once again.
Big 3rd and 19 coming up. Somehow, some way, you're West, you got to get off the field right here. You got to dial up the pressure and get off the field.
It's one of those plays. I might send DB Fire here, user. All out blitz, maybe. He's going to stay with what he's been doing, going back to the loop.
Goes to bunch tight end, 3rd and 19. 4-man rush, quick throw up the seam. It's Laporta again and fights forward. What an animation. He gets the first down. Gets scary when you drop back into coverage, only rush 4, and there's still somebody as open as Sam Laporta. As the boomstick lighting up. That's Derwin James laying the lumber.
This can't be a first down, though.
I like that play call, though, from Astro. First down there, go with the base. Use a little bit of clock. Motion's out here out of the bunch spread. Something you don't see too often.
Vic screamed at.
Come on, bro.
Wesley looking for that D-line pick. By the way, can we give a big shout out to the team here? Look at how nice the stage is looking.
That's fire. Absolute fire.
Vic down the middle. He finds Jamison Williams. First down. Timeout taken by Astro. First one of the first half.
This J-Mo is so good, and I believe he's on almost every roster that we're going to see here today. This J-Mo is a weapon and goes to him in the slot there on that post route. Good click on user catch.
Vic in trouble. Off the hands of the blitzing defender.
It's just like every play he's throwing at a sack, though.
That could have been bad news. Bears right there. You see Wesley talking a little bit now.
55 seconds left in the half. Astro driving, back to pass. Looks left side. It's the Fridge with the catch. Lit up like a Christmas tree and picks up 7.
Yeah, I think Astro was expecting a little cover 3 cloud there, maybe cover 2. He set up that cover 2 beater on the right side with the outwards fade in the streak, but it was a straight cover 4 type of look from Wesley.
Oh my goodness, good switch.
Pick. The defensive player, Wesley. User, you laughed at it. He's out here.
I mean, he got the switches on him. I'm gonna tell you that.
So you're telling me Wesley wasn't lying?
Kicks up, it's good.
He's got some defense.
13-10.
And this is where it gets tricky right here. 17 seconds before half. I say it all the time. You can't win a game before half, but you can for sure lose it. We're going to wonder right here what Wesley does.
Listen, we know Wesley. You know he's going to be aggressive. He has too much confidence in his offense.
There goes J-Mo.
Oh my God,
down
J-Mo.
the left sideline.
Oh
there goes J-Mo.
Out of there.
To the 20,
there,
to the 10. Special
teams.
teams, special players. Jamison Williams.
Let's go, man.
At the buzzer. How about that? He said he's a defensive player. How about a special teams player?
That is absolutely massive. Right before the half to get a free 7 user on the kick return.
Man. Absolutely, and didn't have to shake a soul. I'm talking about just be patient, let the blocks develop, walk straight down the sideline. You need that.
That's a backbreaker, too, for Astro. That is like one of the worst feelings you have as a competitive Madden player.
And just like that before half, Wesley takes the lead. I don't know how many of you guys had predicted a special teams touchdown in this one, but you got one. And this is game 1. We got 3 weeks of action here from the MCS players leading up to the Madden Bowl. So you do not want to miss all that we have. 6 seconds separate us from halftime. Just going to hand it off to the Fridge. Take a timeout, 1 second left.
See if he takes a shot. I'm sure Wesley will go with a little prevent defense. Now, do you call Hail Mary? Do you hand it off to the Fridge? Do you try to set up like a streak post?
You call Hail Mary, but you got to watch out, because even when you go prevent defense, the deep blues on the corner, they will come down on a corner route or hit you anything, so you can get bombed.
And remember, we saw Clef, though, pick it off and almost take it to the crib, which would have won him his bell earlier than he had to win it.
Final play of the first half. Throw it up. Can get to about the 8-yard line. And it is picked off by Derwin.
Oh my!
And Derwin's got a little bit of a lane. There goes Derwin.
And he gets sticky.
Derwin, get out of here. 20, 15, 10, 5.
Let's go.
Defense from Wesley. Get on out of here.
And we said it. You can't win a game before half. You got 17 seconds. You give up 14 points. Wesley gets the ball at half. I mean, this is.
And did it without scoring an offensive touchdown.
James, man.
That's 2. A special teams and a defensive touchdown in the last 14 seconds.
That has to be the worst 14 seconds of Astro's Madden life.
1 second. Why? Just checking it up. Hey, man, let's see what happens. Well, now you see what happens. Derwin James is a key player making key plays.
What a turn of events.
Astro had a 3-point lead with 14 seconds left.
This is wild.
And Astro ends the half down 11.
And user nailed it. You can't
win a game,
but you can certainly lose it.
It's 1 second left. Just let the 1 second run off.
Oh.
I know a little anticlimactic, so we appreciate everybody being patient as they get this game set back up. It is Wesley with the ball to start the second half. User, have you ever seen a final 17 seconds go as poorly as that did for Astro?
I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of bad Madden happen in, you know, a little bit of short time, but that's up there. That's top 10 for sure. I mean, with the stage, though, the bowl, 25,000 up, nah, I've never seen it.
With that stage.
Yeah, with so much on the line.
Second down at 10. Yeah, contact down the field. Now, here's my question, TD. We always talk about when we have these long breaks, these technical timeouts. Is this a chance for Astro, even though this went so poorly, to calm down for a second, or is it a chance for him to just dwell on what happened?
He's on full tilt. He is on full tilt right now, and I don't think that timeout helped him. I think it made it even more angry, more on tilt. Like, if that was me, I just want to play the game
Having
so bad.
to recreate that and go back down by 11.
He's
remember
dying
what happened with 17 seconds. I need you to recreate that. And you know,
you remember how you were winning this game? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go back and be down by 11. Vic back to pass, 1st and 10. He finds Chris Johnson out of the backfield, right to the first down marker. They will give it to him.
I don't know if y'all are paying attention to the plays that Wesley has drawn up. The spacing and the route combinations that he's drawn up. I'm like, it's tough to stop. You switch stick to stop the corner. The drag comes right beneath where you take the switch stick out. You try to take the corner down to cover the corner. You got a bomb that's given up. You know, it's tough. It's a tough route combination. The jet sweeps. This could be out of there.
Xavier Worthy. He's got wheels. We are not worthy. Touchdown, Wesley.
Wesley is in this Philly book, and you can listen. Lambeau made it a hot line.
Play, bro.
Wesley might make it a hot song. If you know, you know.
Kick is up. It is good. And just like that, 31-13.
You called it.
Wesley.
You called it, Mush. You said we go down here. It could be 31-13. Yeah. Don't look at me like that, brother. Right here, jet sweep once again on the end around. And Worthy just too much speed. 20 Chiefs to make sure he get 98 speed. You're not going to catch him.
Here's my question. Did TD actually pick Wesley, or was this like a reverse
this
mush
was
move?
After he looked at my paperwork.
Wow. Oh, you copied off the
Guess
user?
who's back. Feeling good, boys. 1-0.
Calm down, Skittles.
1-0 to start the day.
2nd and 12.
And the thing is, user really wanted to take Astro, too.
Hey, listen, man. I had to trust my gut, man. It's a reason
and
why
you know
I'm
what?
perfect.
Mr. Perfect's trying to stay perfect.
Oh, that's a oh, my goodness.
And yeah, we talked about Worthy in the intro a lot too, right? And he goes to the jet sweep. And that's the thing about Wesley. He doesn't want to run the ball. He doesn't want any plain run plays, quick base, inside zone. He doesn't want any of that. He's going jet sweep here. Still kind of technically gets a passing play called for that.
Users out here calling for books left.
I mean,
that's
like
a book. That's a book.
The last 2 passes, I'm ready.
Is this full tilt?
Ready. Everybody ready.
Is this full tilt?
Yeah, this could be GG's.
Hey, everybody ready. That's a book.
4th and 3. Back to pass, hit as he throws, turnover on downs. Wesley takes back over his defense. We was laughed at in pregame by one great user. And out here, I'm not saying that it's a low-scoring game, but his defense has been very good.
No, it has been really good. Listen,
Are you about to discount his defense?
No, I don't want to discount his defense. He's controlling the game right now. I don't want to discount his defense, but without those 2 plays before half, I mean, it's still a close game.
Well, how did he score one of those touchdowns? That was on defense. Just checking.
That doesn't count.
Wow, TD out here just slandering.
That's not a D. I mean, it counts, but it really doesn't count. Whatever.
You heard it here first. Tweet at him, T. Davis Brand on Twitter. He says that touchdown doesn't count. I can't wait for user to ask him about that after the game. I mean, the full slander. Listen, just because you're the mush doesn't mean you got to take everybody else down. Mr. Perfect, can you control him for a second?
31-13.
I can't do nothing with
the velvet jacket boys up here, can you control your man in green?
Oh, that's a dive.
How about another one? Is that okay? TD, does that one count? Touchdown, Wesley.
I didn't say anything about his offense.
And you know it's tough because Wesley has scored in all 3 phases. It's almost impossible to beat somebody.
One phase according to TD. The other 2 don't count.
It's almost impossible to beat somebody when they score on special teams and defense, and then the offense is putting up numbers. Wesley's in full control.
I'm going to start bringing up some Michigan chants or something.
You can't hurt me. We're national champions.
Just corner route. Great play call once again. I tell you, I don't know if Astro's on full tilt. I mean, he probably is.
He has to be. He definitely
Did you work through that in your mind for a second? I don't know if he. Well,
yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Once you start thinking about it, yeah.
Look at his face. It tells the whole story.
It's CJ 2K picking up a first down. I mean, let's set aside full tilt. Those 2 plays gave Wesley not a new life, but a rejuvenated life.
Yeah, I mean, because Wesley came out here and threw an interception on his first play.
On the first play.
On the first play. And you know, from right there, Astro had a chance to dominate this game. And then the 17 seconds, you can't control the kickoff, but the 1 second left, burning the timeout, like, I'm not understanding why we even ran the ball.
Yeah, you could have gone into half, what, down by 4, with Wesley getting the ball.
But think about this. It's 6 seconds, you decide to run the ball. So that's
called the timeout with 1 second.
That's the consensus of saying, okay, let's just get out of here. But then you call the timeout with 1 second. If you're going to pass, go ahead and try to get 2 plays out of that 6 seconds, you know?
For us up in the chat, we head to the 4th quarter, 38-13, 25,000 $30,000 on the line. Wesley in firm control. But a 2nd and 16 for Astro. Still time to work with. He looks underneath. Xavier Worthy out of bounds.
And if you're Wesley, you're cool with that. You know, you sit back, let him throw the drags all day long, pick up a couple, keep that clock moving.
Just don't give up the explosives downfield.
Exactly. No explosives.
3rd and 9. Vic over the middle. He finds A.J. Brown.
Another 4th down coming up.
Once again, that's okay. If you're Wesley, you know, you give up 8 right there. And he's going to take his 3.
25 makes it 22. So
Cover the onside list.
it's still a 3-score game.
Interesting. He's going to go onside, I was guess. Yeah.
Needs a couple of these probably. You know, I wish I had the luxury to put out an onside kick formation and have Calvin Johnson be the point man. I mean, that's got to be a nice play. 6'4", just go up and go, hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Megatron.
I mean, you need Megatron out there. Receiver,
Defense, offense, I don't care.
special teams.
Popcorn vendor.
Oh,
I'll
good
take it.
cut.
Oh, my
Oh,
God. Xavier Worthy. That might have been one of the best 9.5-yard runs I've
And it's
seen.
better, too, to not get the first there. You take off another extra time, then you can pick up the first. I mean, I don't even know if Astro will call his timeouts at this point.
A lot of niggas trust I put this together. And it's a lot just to assume we meant to be together. You gotta live that shit for real. You can't just say.
Oh, he ran an actual run play this time.
Never tell nobody that shit held me down.
And lost half a yard.
I'd have died and this shit have been
I
dead.
respect Astro listening to the tunes, man. Sometimes you just got to drown everybody out, man, and get in your own zone, man.
It also helps when you've earned quite a bit of change just making this game. I mean,
I needed
just being here,
to write it down.
take home over $30,000. Not bad for a weekend trip.
And a
First
really
and
good
10.
year, too, for Astro.
Great year.
Good year.
Now let's ask this while we work down this final 3 minutes. Not saying that Astro can't come back in this game, but it's going to be a tall task. So let's look.
I'm saying that. That's,
Okay, you can say it then.
Yeah.
Let's look forward to.
We're not going to play with the chat. We're not going to play in
That's
the
fair.
face like this.
I don't want to lie to you. But let's talk about his matchup. So now Wesley gets to take on Fancy.
Oh, man.
These guys have
That's gonna
history.
be-
They've played a lot.
It's going to be major.
Is that not, I mean, battle of two guys? I mean, I'll say this. Wesley had a couple plays today. His switch stick was insane today. And now going up the self-proclaimed best switch stick in Madden, I mean, that actually might be a defensive game.
I know. If this was Madden 24, it's probably a high-scoring game. I still think it's going to be high-scoring. I had that on my bracket as the highest-scoring game of the tournament. But, man, you're right. Those guys' switch sticks are phenomenal. We're going to see more turnovers than we usually see with these two. That switch stick has made such a difference in these guys' games.
So much shit I wanted to say.
Kick the 3?
No.
Why not?
Sure.
You're the reason we'll be going separate ways. You're the reason we cannot communicate.
Ball is down, kick is up. And it is good. 41-16 your score. No doubt a tough game for Astro. Not an indication, though, of how good a year he did have this year. And I think the biggest thing for Astro, TD, he's still in the prime of his Madden career. This is somebody who's going to keep making these turns. He's proved that consistency over these last couple of years of being able to get to what is some of the hardest era to get to MCS finals because they're so, you have to fight through such a gauntlet.
No doubt about it. And what's one of the most important things when you're a competitive Madden player and you want to get better is you got to have a good crew around you. And he has one of the best crews. You know, that WD Madden crew, he labs with John Beast, who we're going to see
You
tomorrow.
think he's going to be helping John Beast tonight get ready?
yeah, of
I've
course,
watched
these
these two
guys.
work together. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. They're just trying to get each other there.
100%. These guys are the best of friends. They're going to be in the lab all night long getting John ready. And I think that's why Astro's not going to go away because he's got a great crew around him that helps him getting good reps in and always getting better at the game.
The white flag has been waved, so it's all a formality at this point. Should be the final snap of the game. And we will have our first winner of the MCS playoffs.